Hello everyone, my name is Rhys, psychic medium, spirit artist and author. Today I want to explore a fascinating question that often comes up in my demonstrations, my readings, and in my mediumship classes and conversations with students. And that is, do spiritualists believe in reincarnation? It's one of those topics that can really spark great discussion, even amongst mediums and spiritualists themselves. And this is because while the idea of reincarnation is ancient and found in many cultures, how it fits within spiritualism isn't always clear-cut. So what does spiritualism teach us? Spiritualism is a science, a philosophy, an art, and a religion. So spiritualism as a philosophy is based on 7 principles. And these principles were inspired by the medium Emma Hardage Britton in the 19th century. These principles include the ideas like the fatherhood of God, the brotherhood of man, the communion of spirits and the ministry of angels, the continuous existence of the human soul, personal responsibility, compensation and retribution for all good and evil deeds done here and on earth, and lastly, the eternal progress open to every human soul. So where in these principles is reincarnation specifically mentioned? The focus is instead on the continuous life of the spirit. This is the idea that the soul survives physical death and continues to evolve even in the spirit world. So this means that traditional spiritualism doesn't teach reincarnation as its central doctrine, but it's also saying it doesn't deny the possibility of it either. So let's look at some diverse views among spiritualists. In truth, beliefs among spiritualists vary so much. Some accept the idea and concept of reincarnation wholeheartedly, while others remain very undecided, and some even feel it isn't consistent with their own understanding of spirit communication. There are many who also believe reincarnation is often described as a natural part of the soul's evolution. That we return to the earth plane to learn, to grow, to experience new challenges. These help redefine our spirit in some way. It's a view influenced by different philosophies such as Hinduism, Buddhism, Theosophy, when we all speak of the soul's cylindrical kind of journey through many lifetimes. And then on the other hand, there's some spiritualists who will just argue outright that reincarnation isn't necessary to explain personal growth, that they believe the spiritual development continues in the spirit world itself, and that this is open to eternal progress to every human soul. From a mediumship point of view, this is where things get really interesting. Mediums regularly communicate with personalities in the spirit world, right? Who still recognize themselves. They know who they are. They remember their lives. They remember families and their choices. And if reincarnations meant that those spirits had already come back, how could we still be speaking to them then, Some mediums explain this by saying that part of the soul remains in spirit, while another aspect incarnates, like multiple expressions of one's greater consciousness, or duality even of some sort. Others simply feel that our individuality remains intact beyond death, and that reincarnation, if it happens, might occur far later on. Once we've completed our learning in the spirit world, maybe we come back for more on earth. So let's look at the evidence and the experience around all of this. There are, of course, some really fascinating cases of children remembering past lives, people recognizing places and other people that they've never met before. There's some really cool researchers like Dr. Ian Stevenson and even Dr. Jim Tucker who've documented some really captivating stories if you're interested to know more about that. And I also recommend you check out the Netflix series Surviving Death with regards to reincarnation. Spiritualists have to kind of approach all of this with a very open mind, but also a good, healthy sense of curiosity. After all, spiritualism is about proof of life evidence, proof of survival, that since passing the spirit continues And this is what spiritualism is all about as a religion and a philosophy. We do believe that reincarnation exists, but we hope that one day the evidence will clearly show it. And at this moment in time, it's in my opinion, until it can be publicly proven, then it won't be considered as part of the spiritualist philosophy at this moment in time. But I hope one day that time will come. So, do spiritualists truly believe in reincarnation? Well, the answer is that some do and some don't. Spiritualism encourages us to seek the truth for ourselves through an experience, through reason, and ultimately through proof of life, spirit communication. So personally, I believe that the soul's journey is far too vast to be confined to just one lifetime. But I also believe that our individuality as a spirit continues after death. So perhaps it could be true for both, that we are eternal souls with infinite opportunity for growth, both in spirit, but also, if needed, back here on earth. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you love this topic. Please like, subscribe, and please give me your perspective in the comments below. I'd really love to hear back from you. It's such a fascinating topic to talk about. I'd be really interested to hear what you've got to say. So until next time, please keep seeking, please keep questioning, and keep growing in spirit.